Hello, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's jump into the next zodiac sign we'll be reading for. Taurus. Welcome back, Taurus people and placements. Let's get you some quick messages. I'm going to start with the juicy messages. It seems to be a thing I'm doing today. So actually, we're going to start from this spin. Taurus. From your highest timeline, most valuable messages from your highest team. Make sure you're careful about the influences around you as well at this time, Taurus. Something about Tate McRae. Is that her name? The singer? Something about your ex, Taurus, people in placements. I'm seeing somebody like cross out the eyes of somebody in a photo. So maybe this is a metaphor, but it's like maybe someone's kind of just left your life or your circle or something like that. Or you could be going through some kind of changes. Alrighty, this one fell on the floor. It says, just always put yourself first. So when you do this, you're kind of guaranteed the right path, right? You're following God, you're following happiness. You're not operating out of any kind of scarcity mindset or other people's agendas, anything else for Taurus. Yeah, because maybe somebody's trying to like influence you. I'm seeing somebody's trying to influence you to sell you something. So be careful of that, Taurus. Just be careful. There could be something about a new job as well. It says, not sacrificing your energy. Misery Maroon 5. So maybe somebody was like in a toxic relationship, because that video is like, check it out if you haven't. Embrace your personal brand of magic. Negative mindset around you distorting your aura. Yeah, so do be careful about like negative people around you or even just entities. Stay open to guidance from the universe. So make sure you're aligned with the highest truth, the highest light. You can always call on golden white light from heaven, inhaling that and exhaling that and asking to only and praying to your spirit team, your guardian angels and guides. Take ownership in the opportunity. So there could be an opportunity that you need to take ownership in, obviously, that you need to take responsibility for. This could be someone with dark hair, or you could have dark hair. It says toxic people don't have the same protection as positive, loving, strong people. So this could be just a warning, maybe if you are around people that that are quite not so loving or something. Blessings are coming in kind of sideways. I feel like this is an opportunity for you. You can embrace this energy. You can embrace being in that receiver mode, clearing energetic blocks, working on yourself, or you can choose not to. Doesn't like giving you compliments. Insecure, abusive, yeah, because that's a warning, right? If somebody's not celebrating your successes, yeah, poison you. This person could have been trying to like infect your mind, even with like a mindset or something like that. Could be your food as well. Do pay attention to people that like who you're eating from, because intentions go into food. You're only a piece of meat to him, a dog looking to hump. So just be careful of people that are very lusty, maybe. Don't get a new pet. So maybe you've been considering if you want a pet. Of course, I actually posted a TikTok on my post. It was like he was talking about how lovely it is not to have kids, no offense to those who do, and how he doesn't even have a dog either. And he's actually really happy about that. He's like, while you're out walking your dogs, he was talking about doing something else. But it's like, it's true. I mean, there is, because pets can be just as they're just like a baby, and they're constantly a baby. This is not a baby that's going to grow up. This is a baby forever. And I'm not hating on pets. I love pets. I mean, I love a dog. I've had a good cat, but it was a cat that acted like a dog, so I don't know if that counts. But yeah, I'm grateful for the pets that I've had and such, but I wouldn't just like willy nilly get a new pet, right? Because it's a lot of responsibility and it's a long term commitment. And I feel like I would want to be in a really stable place, maybe. And I don't think I want a pet, honestly. I think I'm too selfish at this point, which is good for me because it allows me to put my focus on things that matter. I'm not wasting my time on having to rush back and take my dog out for a walk or for a pee or something, because I don't know. But to each their own. Just always put yourself first. Yeah. Okay. And we have, okay. Sorry. Take a step forward. Move out of procrastination. Once you get that ball rolling, things just flow, right? Things just come easier, faster, and maybe it's not going to be instant, right? Like when we first start something, or a routine or diet or regimen or a new way of being or an outlook or whatever. It's not going to be super easy, but you'll go with it and you'll get used to it. You don't need to be perfect. You just have to be consistent, right? So it says they were going to get you out of your morals. It was in the reverse, so I don't know. Take it as you will. Maybe somebody was a good influence on you or it wasn't, but I'm being called towards this deck for you guys. So let's start here. Taurus, people in placements from highest teams of love and light, guardian angels and guides. Any valuable messages from this deck, from their spirit team? Thank you. Maiden, interesting. And Green Man, all that I desire comes to me easily and effortlessly. I know this to be true, for I am abundant in all that I do. Side note, there could be somebody jealous around you. This could be a masculine, but I'm not sure. We'll go ahead and read that. Leo energy, you might want to check out their chart or their reading, sorry, if you have it in your chart. abundance. It says, everything green man touches turns to gold, or rather green, that is. He is the ultimate expression of abundance, and more specifically an abundance mindset. When the green man invites you to his earthly lair, it is to infuse you with the spirit of wealth. Money flows to you with ease. This is when you're operating from a high frequency, self-love, appreciation, gratitude, value. Opportunities suddenly come knocking. Yeah, and it's always when you're like in a high vibration, or you're totally like detached from it and just enjoying life, or you will find fulfillment of a goal just within reach. There's also a sign you're on the right path, and what you're doing is now is working, so keep at it. Or maybe you're just like in the flow. This card shows that you are living life and enjoying all the fruits of your labor. You feel more confident and sure of yourself, and other people have taken notice of this and seek your advice. It's like a beacon, right? Knowing you have much to share. The green man is also a giver and provider of wealth. So this could be about a job. Specifically, be generous with your abundance, both financially and spiritually. Share your knowledge and invite others to partake in your good fortune. This could be about like reciprocity dynamics, give and take. That felt really tight for a second. That's weird. Doesn't usually feel that way. So you could be really tight or wound up, or maybe you're very like, I'm right and the rest of the world is wrong and fuck them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Fuck them hoes. So I don't know why I'm reaching for this deck, but I guess we'll use it. Why not? What do you need, Taurus, to know? Yeah, there's something that you need to heal. With the star in the reverse, this could have been like a reluctance to heal in the past, maybe. There's something about staying open. Maybe you were very closed off in the past, Taurus. Yeah, there's a need to like embrace an abundance mindset with the Empress here, attracting all that you desire by enjoying life, right? The Empress upright is a very like she embodies all four queens, and queens, or the feminine principle, is the ability to attract, enjoy, pleasure, beauty. So yeah, Queen of Wands sideways. This could be healing after a fire sign. You could have been dealing with a fire sign feminine. This could be somebody with Aries, Leo, Sag in their chart. Or this could be like your own lack of self-confidence. I'm seeing King of Wands in the reverse. So I think the feminine had more confidence maybe than the masculine. The masculine's very like dictatorship or kind of off. I heard thrown off their high horse. So King of Cups in the reverse here. Yeah, there's a lot of unhappiness here. Maybe you're having like a breakup, or there could be two masculines here. God, I just shifted that. I hope it's still in a good place. Somebody needs to focus on their independence, Nine of Pentacles, their financial stability, their groundedness, and not the past, especially emotions right now. This is not the time to invest in the past, I would say, because this is only going to take away from your strength. There's a need to move beyond the past. Yeah, Eight of Cups on the top of the deck, so detaching. Let's get you an angel for Taurus. The highest teams of love and light. Bountiful nature. Yeah, somebody maybe had like a negative mindset. So let's go ahead and read this. Especially if you're dealing with any like negative entities or anything, it will be important to get support. This could be a real estate, money, self-worth, your emotions as well. Doesn't have to be real estate. Oh God. There we go. This card comes to remind you of the importance of spending time in nature. We're natural beings, and we instinctively change in accordance with the rhythms of our environment. So that kind of adapting, right? Like allowing yourself to adapt. 8:11 on the clock when I said that. When we spend time in nature, we recharge our physical bodies and reconnect with the other creatures, right? Nature is always changing as well, right? Nature is never stagnant. We share this planet with. The connection with nature helps calm our often frazzled minds. That's the energy I was getting too. I was seeing somebody that's like really like, you could have like a lot of anxiety or negative entities around you that you need to cleanse and purge. So we're able to focus more clearly on the abundance we're bringing into our lives. Try having a picnic on a sunny day. See how the simple act of eating outdoors makes you feel like a part of the natural world. So much of modern life revolves around screens and machines, to the point that we tend to lose our connection with other people and nature. By spending more time outside, we come in contact with our neighbors as well as grow more aware of our surroundings. Notice how you start to feel more centered and grounded when you spend time in nature. See if your priorities shift. You may even find yourself cleaning up after others and collecting litter, as people who are particularly connected with nature often do. Nature has invaluable lessons to teach about abundance. When you're outside, notice how incredibly varied the world is, with a profusion of life and natural splendor that defies categorization. So maybe somebody was like trying to label you or dictate something, because I heard a great quote today that said labeling is just conditioning. So when people try to label certain things, right, they try to tell them who they are, they try to control them with that. Observe how the animals you see scurrying about are abundantly provided for by God, and know that you too are abundantly provided for. This could be about finances, intimacy, new ways of doing shadow work, empowerment, and also opportunities through other people as well as travel. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.